Virgo, welcome to your end of December 2022 General Tarot Update. It's Rena here. Okay. Let's put these. All right, it's going to be the last card. Let's cut that deck. Ace of Cups. That's nice. The heart of the matter is the Lover's card. This can be a choice that you have to make. Maybe you are involved with two people and you can't decide which one to be with. I have done more than one love reading, private reading, love reading, where people have had this dilemma. And what I've said to them is, if you can't decide, there probably neither one is the right one. Because the person that is right for you is going to just jump out at you. It's not going to be that blasé. You're not going to be that blasé about it where it's just like, oh, gee, should I have key lime pie or, cherry pie? Can you tell those are my two favorite pies? This could just be like a Gemini individual. This card is connected to Gemini, which is another Mercury ruled sign that squares you off. So there could be an attraction, an irritating attraction, both Mercury ruled. This could be a Gemini, this past position, that you met this individual. This could be, this person, you can see the kind of way that they're kind of charging through life, turning your life upside down with their fiery ways. I think this is connected to fire and air. And this person can be quite blunt. They can be very stimulating mentally for you, but it might be kind of a little bit extra. And the person might be a lawyer, a teacher, somebody who's very passionate about their beliefs. And that is something like you're a cerebral person, so there might be a meeting of the minds. But because you're an earth sign, that person might be a little bit unsettling and energetically. The higher message is the Star card. If you're like, for some reason, I'm feeling like the sense of somebody who's coming out of a divorce or a long-term relationship, or even if it's not that long of a relationship, it was something that you really thought would last. And as a spiritual message, I think what it's saying is that if you're in that kind of an aftermath situation where you're dating again after an important relationship breakup, that you might want to just take it easy. Like the Lover's card, for instance, you might just want to just chill, not have sexy time, not have commitment with another person, just get to know people. Good old-fashioned dating that doesn't involve anything else, because the Star card is about healing, hope after, having a sense of hope again. And, sometimes people, they jump right back from the firing pan into the fire. Why? Why not take it easy? Relationships are not interchangeable. That's another reason why I said if you're, choosing between two people, there's not, you can't do that. They're not interchangeable. People are completely unique unto themselves. Now, the star card is connected to Aquarius. So if you're choosing between, maybe like a Gemini and Aquarius or some other air or fire sign in Aquarius, the Aquarius person might be more the one for you, even though they might be cooler. They're not as hot as the Knight of Swords, which can also be an air sign, but more fiery influences. What crosses you is the Ten of Wands. I think this is a story of Virgo's life. Virgo is the opposite sign of Pisces. And you see this card and you see somebody who's hunched over and they're carrying a heavy load. And, I really think more and more each day that Virgo has a lot of those characteristics of Pisces, albeit in sometimes in a more realistic way. I'm talking about this idea of like shouldering burdens. I think Virgo people tend to take on too much that doesn't belong to them. So, in any type of relationship that you get involved with, you have to resist becoming codependent. You have to risk, you have to resist getting enmeshed in somebody else's problems. Because it can come naturally to you and you won't even see it coming, Virgo. And the way that you do it is simply by self-awareness, by really catching yourself at the beginning stages of like, what am I doing here? Oh, I'm involved with this person and they're already talking about how they can't pay their rent and they can't do this and that, and they're looking to me, or they need help, and you want to be needed, but you can't be needed in a codependent way, because what will happen is you will burn yourself out, and this is a card of burnout. So the same thing applies for work. If this has been some kind of a work situation where you have found your backbone, you've found your voice, the star card is telling you that there is hope ahead for you, but you have to let go of that. It's kind of like that Pisces, the martyrdom. Because you're an earth sign, you're not like getting all emo about it, but it still could be the same mentality of like that you're somehow responsible for fixing everybody else's life and their messes and all of that. And that's ridiculous. What's coming in is the Five of Cups. This is a card of mourning the loss of something. So that was another thing that I was thinking about too, is that maybe some of you are widows, widowers, and you can be young too. You don't have to be 80 years old to be a widow or a widower. And you're wondering if it's time to date again. And again, I would say the same thing. Take it slowly. But it could be that you have more grieving to do. Maybe you're trying to rush things and you're not in touch with your feelings. Also, any kind of situation where you have allowed yourself to, maybe it was kind of an illusion about a relationship and you did take on too much, that you're willing to let go of that. And in doing so, you let go of that dream that relationship was actually a good one. And guess what happens? Nature abhors a vacuum. The outcome card is the Ace of Cups, new beginnings in love. So when you let go of a toxic situation, you find that love finds you. Also, with the Lover's card, you could be, saying that you have this choice, and it really isn't a choice. The only choice it really is to let go of that situation altogether, because you know that it's over with. So it's just a matter, it's all over but the shouting. And just admitting that to yourself and grieving that loss and moving on to bigger and better things. Uh, as a matter of fact, come to think of it, you're going to have a new moon in your fifth house of romance on the 23rd of December at 1 degree of Capricorn. That's your fifth house. However, because it's at 1 degree, it's much more likely that this will occur on January 21st when there's a new moon at 1 degree of Aquarius. Maybe that's the timing card, that's when new love can come into your life. Aha! Okay, Virgo, I hope that this resonated with you. If you would like a personal reading, the link is below. I'm promoting my double readings, which are astrology based. Call my deep dive readings their package deal. An hour of natal chart interpretation, hour of transits for a special price. I have single readings as well. You can find out more information at the link below. Thank you for watching. Have a happy new year. Bye.